And we are live, guys. Welcome to another live stream from the Men of High Value channel. My name is Joseph Darling, and today, as always, we're discussing the 80-hour work week and how we can get you to progress in your life towards life success and abundance. And here we start. I wanted to talk to you guys about what I would do if I was to start over. I'm actually 37 years old. I played basketball against some 17-year-olds the other day, and they were just like, oh my gosh, bro, your stamina is fantastic. And I basically crushed them. And one of the dude was actually pretty good. Actually, both of them were pretty good, but one of them plays on the team and everything. Anyway, it was awesome, and I still beat them. One day, maybe you'll have a chance of beating me in basketball as well. But what would I do if I started over? Because I do have some life experience. And I've gone through a lot of failures through my life, and you don't have to, right? When someone goes through some very difficult times, jumps on some minefields, completely blows themselves up, you should learn a thing or two from them in order for you to avoid the same mistakes and the same minefields. So, number one, I would say avoid any romantic interaction with women for as long as possible until you have built your full-fledged financial foundation. And the biggest reason why people ask me that question over and over and over again, because they don't want to wait, is because you haven't built up your foundation yet. And guess what? The women that you can get at this point in time suck compared to the women that you can get at a time when you've gone through lots and lots of rejection and have become more grounded, more masculine, more powerful, and can choose from everyone. Instead of selecting this small niche of girls that like you, you'll have all girls liking you in the future, which allows you to select more appropriately, right? Don't get ahead of yourself and try to get women at an early age, okay? And this might be information for 40-year-olds as well who don't have their lives in order. I'm just saying. Avoid romantic relationships with women until you've established a very strong financial foundation. Woo! Number two, I would quit school. Quit school as fast as you possibly can, okay? I wish I had not spent one day at school ever. I'm serious. And what do you do instead? Start learning. Isn't that hilarious? You'd think that actually going to school would help you learn a thing or two, but very often they're teaching you the opposite of the things that actually work in real life. So they're literally causing an extra detour, not only spending your time, your precious attention, but also taking away all sorts of fun that you could have, because if you have a lot of time on your hands, you can have a lot of fun. Right? But instead, you have to sit in a classroom listening to a teacher who's not rich. What's fun about that? Nothing. Okay? So you should have quit a long time ago. It's very sad that you haven't yet, but it is what it is. Right? But you're delaying your education. Stop it. Get started with your education today. And how do you go about doing that if you do quit school? This is number two. Number three. Number three is to find a rich dude. Find someone who's living the life that you want immediately, as fast as you possibly can. Let's say you have a dad who's rich. Great. Okay, start working with him. Tell him, bro, Dad, I want to quit school and start working for you full time. How old are you? 12, 13, 14? Fantastic. Let's get going. And if you're not that age, just ask him to take you out of school so that you can start working for him when you are age appropriate to do so. Okay? And if your dad's not rich, what do? Well, then you start looking, you expand your circle of influence and you see, okay, is my uncle rich? Is my cousin's father's rich? Who's rich in my circle of influence, okay? Of anyone who would maybe take me on because they know my family or whatever, or a family friend or someone at church that you know is rich, or whoever you can find in your vicinity, talk to all the rich people that you know. It's such an important and crucial step that I had wished I did 20 years ago, right? 25 years ago, if I could just start doing that again. Obviously, I'm grateful for my life. I'm grateful for everything that I've gone through because it's brought me here and now I'm teaching you guys. But if I could have done that in the early stages, oh my gosh, things would have been a lot better, and they can be for you, right? And you'll be in an even better position to help others and, that need your help in the future. So, Find that rich person. If you can't find him, then go on Instagram, for crying out loud, and begin to text 100 dudes every single day that you want to work with personally. That you know who. It doesn't matter. Find a rich dude and go under their wings. And now here's the very important steps. This is step 3.1, is volunteer yourself to work for free. If you read the Rich Dad Poor Dad book about Robert Kiyosaki, when he's like sitting in the office and waiting for Rich Dad, which was his friend's dad, to actually pay him money and increase his salary, okay, you know what I'm talking about. He needed to learn that you don't work for salary. That's not what you're doing it for. If you want to get rich, you don't want to earn a salary when you're poor, because you'll get a low salary. You want to work somewhere because of what you're learning. You need to learn instead of earn in the early days of your life so that you can get most important training, okay? And you get the most important training from people that don't need your money. And you don't need their money. Like, do you understand what I'm saying? Like, you cost them money if you want to be trained, right? So it's an extra cost for you to also be paid in addition for you to get mentoring. Don't do that to yourself, because you're limiting the amount of options of people that will take you seriously, right? And if they do give an opportunity to you and you're willing to work for free, and this is, stage 3.2, whatever, then actually show up. Show up every single day and do whatever it is that they want you to do, okay? That's moral and ethical, right? And keep going. It has to be moral and ethical, but do you understand what I'm like? And then do what needs to get done. The more they begin to trust you and like you, because and they want to mentor you and help you to become rich as well, it's automatic. You'll automatically get rich in the next few years having done that process. Okay, so step number 4. What do you do if you don't have a rich dude in your vicinity and no one in the entire world, after having talked to 500 or 1,000 people, no one wants to talk to you, no one wants to give you the time of day, no one wants you to work for free for them, okay? Now, obviously, you can do this at the same time as you find the rich dude if you don't have an immediate dude in your vicinity, while you're DMing 100 people a day, every single day of people that you want to work for. Okay? I'm taking things to the extreme, but this is how you get rich. This is how you get the life that you desire. Number 4 is that you get 3 jobs. Get yourself 3 jobs and learn to work. Work ethic and learning to learn quickly is the key to abundance and success in your life. Get 3 jobs. Who cares if they're low paid or no paid? Just get jobs, get going, get started, and start moving towards your dreams and goals. None of this is going to happen unless you actually have some dreams and goals written down and you repeat them to yourself continuously. This is what I'm doing it for. This is what I'm doing it for. This is what I'm doing it for. And maybe that should be, ground zero before the avoid women romantically, because you need a reason to avoid women romantically. You need a reason to quit school. You need a reason to start your education properly. You need a reason to find the rich dude. And the reason is why? Because of your dreams. The real dreams that you've got, okay? That's point 0. Okay, and then the next step is, once you've got those 3 jobs, and I have a video that you need to see. If you search up, hopefully you'll find it, but you'll have to scroll through my live videos if you can't see it. Become a CEO of your life, or something like that. Become the CEO of something. That is an amazing video explaining to you how to get 3 jobs as fast as possible. And the last thing that I want to tell you is, now you start your side hustle. On the side of those 3 jobs, you start your side hustle and start to try to make money online. Because as you do so, you can begin to replace the worst job and then the next job, and then eventually you'll have quit the last job because of your income online. Now you're free forever. You know how to make money online. You know how to sell. You know how to market yourself. You know how to give someone something that they need and want, that there's a demand for. You're free. This is how you get everything in life that you desire, because if you know sales and marketing, you've learned people skills, and you're getting good at life, why would you not get everything you want? This is the Men of High Value channel. Make sure you follow me for more. And more importantly, I've got a 30-day free trial for you where you can talk to me every single day, and I'll take you through all of these steps and all of my systems and all my paradigms. And after 30 days, you get to work with me for $99 a month, texting only, but it's going to revolutionize your life. Make sure you DM me on Instagram or on Telegram at Men of High Value. I'll see you guys in the next one.